Hey, everybody. It's Carolyn with Twisted Conversations with Carolyn. And it's been a minute. It's been a minute since I've made a video. And I'm only coming on here today because I'm angry. Seems like I'm always angry about something. But I'm not just angry for me, I'm angry for some of you guys too. So, you want to know what it is? So, everybody's talking on the news, and everybody knows somebody who's got the colon virus. I know that's not what it's called, but that's what I'm calling it. Okay. And for the obvious reasons, right? So I'm going to tell you the shit is real, literally. Okay. So I wasn't feeling well Wednesday night. Okay. Sometimes that happens. Thursday, I was completely nauseous. I was breathing hard. I was having a really rough time. And then all of a sudden, the floodgates. And we're going to call it paperwork. So I had a lot of paperwork to do. Okay. And it got to the point I was like, yep, between the nauseousness, um, and I mean I did it for one complete day. I was like, I can beat this, right? Went to the hospital Friday morning and they gave me half a bag of IV fluids, told me I was dehydrated. And I thought, well, you know what? I like to burn the candle at both ends. And, maybe I was tired. Maybe I had done too much on Wednesday. So, okay, I'm dehydrated. So they give me medicine in my IV and they send me on home. And my sister Margaret asked me, how do you feel? And I was like, I feel better than I did. And I'm not breathing hard, but I was still just a little nauseous. But I was like, okay, but I'm okay. I'm okay. So I go home and I log on to work. And I know you guys are like, you went, yeah, yeah. I only work a half day. Okay. And, I'm drinking my water. I'm trying to eat popsicles. I'm trying to have toast, all the stuff that you're supposed to do. Right. But I mean, I just really, I don't want to eat. I can't really eat. It's just not, mm-mm. And then I discover I can have Honey Nut Cheerios. So Cinnamon and I are eating some dry Cheerios, two for me, one for her, two for me, one for her. And finally, when it's time to lay it on down and go to bed, 3 o'clock in the morning comes and I wake up and I'm like, hmm, hmm. And I'm going to be real nice about how I say this. So, you know how you can go to the park, like a state park or a national park or any park that might have a statue that's standing in the water? And when it's standing in the water, it's kind of like this, and it's got water coming out the hand and out the foot. Well, that was me. Hmm. From 3 in the morning to 5 in the morning. Hmm. And I thought I was going to die. Yep. And I texted my sisters in the morning and I was like, yeah, I feel worse than I did yesterday. And my sisters were telling me, well, just drink your water, just, do this, do this. And I was like, I can't even keep ice chips down. So my sister Janine came and picked me up, and back to the hospital we went 24 hours later. So they did some more tests and they gave me some more medicine in an IV. And this time I had a full IV bag. And they had us like near the nurse's station because it's close to the bathroom. And so, we were listening and they were talking about how many people were coming in with the same issues that I was having, right? Then the lady next to us came and she was having same issues. Somebody down from her, same issues. Um, and I was thinking, I got to get out of here because it's about to be a shit show real fast. That's probably not funny. So, um, I go ahead and we get all the fluids in and we come home. And they had prescribed some medicine, bento for the stomach cramping, Zofran for the nauseousness. Um, and so I come home. And I'm home and I sound good. I sound like me, right? I sound like me because it's not the flu. I'm not achy or anything like that. I just can't eat. And when I do eat, there's paperwork. Just not normal paperwork, like shredded paperwork. It's just not normal paperwork. And so it makes me not want to eat. Because really I'm hungry and I'm not hungry. And I'm sipping on the water. I'm trying to get the stuff down that people have sent me, which I really appreciate. But it is hard. My lips are dry. I didn't even put on lip gloss or anything for this video like I normally do. My skin is starting to feel funny because I am still dehydrated, even after the IV, because I can't keep anything in. Okay. The doctor at the hospital said to us, we cannot give her the Bactrim. That's the antibiotic that they're giving people. They said because she has not been doing the shredded paperwork for 5 days. You must do the paperwork for 5 days. Because if we give her the medicine and she doesn't have it, then it's going to make her sick. And then the doctor told us that it would take 10 to 12 days for the test results to come back. Now, I have a friend who has a friend, and she's going through the exact same thing. And she actually took some of her paperwork. Now, she had been to the hospital as well. And so, in order for them to test you to see if you have this colon virus, they need a sample of your paperwork. So, she took her paperwork to urgent care. They told her it was going to be 15 to 30 days. That is ridiculous. They told her that they have over 1,000 samples of paperwork. So I tried to call my doctor's office today at 8 and it just kept me on hold. Nobody would come to the phone. So then I called again and I called 4 times at 4 different times in the day. And finally, someone answered the phone and she did not want to be there today. Okay? Let me tell you, she didn't want to be there. She didn't want to be there. She did not want to be there. And I told her, hi, I need to make an appointment because I had an appointment last Friday, but I had to cancel it because I was in ER. I was in the ER. And I said, I need to reschedule my appointment, but I have a different issue that's going on now. So she said, okay. So I told her, not as in detail as what I just explained to you guys, but I let her know that I had some urgent paperwork that had been happening since Thursday. And she said, okay, well, let me schedule your appointment. She said, you want early morning or afternoon? I said, oh, just give me as early as possible. And she said, okay, 9:10. I'm thinking that's not early. And she said, July 31st. Ma'am, I just told you about all this paperwork that's going on. And you just told me July 31st. What do you want me to do? So I said, well, hey, by chance, can I do a virtual call with a doctor? They can't test you that way. Oh, okay. Guess what? They don't. Mm-mm. Can I just talk to a doctor? So then they can advise me on maybe something else that I can do, because my ER reports are in the portal. So maybe I could talk to it. Can I? And she told me no. And then she asked me, so do you want the appointment on July 31st at 9:10 or not? I said, yeah, because I need to go back to the doctor anyway. I mean, but what am I supposed to do? So let's just take a moment and let's think about it. I'm not going back to the hospital. Because do you know how much that bill is going to be? And I don't, I, like, I can't leave my house because I don't want to sneeze or cough. Do you understand? Do you, so I'm just here and I'm tired and I'm weak and I don't have an appointment till the 31st. So maybe it's because everybody else is having these same issues and they all go to the place I go to is 7 Mile in Newburgh, right? That's gotta be it. That's gotta be it. They gotta figure out what's going on. And I don't know why they holding hostage. They holding this medicine hostage. And I'm not a medicine keeper or taker like that. But tell me to take something else. Just help. Help me. Help me. Like, I can work. I work, right? And it's hard. It's hard. But I want to leave my house. Our family reunion is this weekend here. Yep. So what I'm supposed to do with that? My one girlfriend said, what size Depends do you usually get? I said, I don't usually get any. So I know she was, trying to help me so I could leave the house. No, y'all could just come see me. So I just wanted to come on here and, share some very personal information. But no, that's not it. To really just say that this shit is real. And if you know anybody that is going through it, really check on them. See if they need something. Take it to them. DoorDash it to them. Anything you can do, they will appreciate. Because this really, honestly, it's a horrible feeling. I mean, yeah, I was supposed to get my hair cut on Thursday. I'm about to ask my barber if he could come to my house. So I hope you guys are having the day that you deserve. Clearly, I'm having the day that I deserve. Well, not really. I don't deserve this. Nobody does. And normally I say cheerio, but I'm just going to bid you guys a good day. Until next time, take care.